I'm Stacey Holeman, and I'm running for Position 2 on the Columbia Gorge Education Service District Board of Directors. I was born in Newport and raised in Lebanon in the Willamette Valley, and I attended Lewis and Clark College in Portland. There, I fell in love with a career in education and with my future husband, Mike, and got to be an exchange student my final 2 semesters in Scotland, where I lived with a host family and studied the education system there. After I graduated, I taught for 5 years in Beaverton, grades 2 through 5 in different combinations, while Mike completed his science degrees and his teaching certification. And we moved to the Pendleton area to teach for a few years in Athena. In 1987, we accepted teaching positions in the Dalles, moved our family here. Our kids were 4 and 1 at the time. We adopted a middle child from Guatemala and continued to teach here until we both retired in 2014. While our kids were still in school, I completed my national board certification for teachers, and I also went back to school to get my master's in early intervention and special education through Portland State University. In 2004, our youngest 2 kids graduated from high school. All 3 of our kids were exchange students living in other countries, districts 9 and 12 combined, and I was able to develop and direct a structured learning center for kids with autism and multiple disabilities for the new district. This was one of the biggest challenges of my life and the biggest joys. I loved the staff I worked with, I loved getting to know the students and families, and I really loved digging into the community to find the resources I could find for these special students, and that included working closely with the ESD, so the ESD has a special place in my heart. Also during those years, I took sign language and Spanish classes at Columbia Gorge Community College and became a distance educator for Heritage Institute because I developed a way of getting university credit for Spanish immersion classes in Latin America for myself and for other educators. And my husband and I also started a nonprofit which was established in a small town in Guatemala to provide scholarships and social aid. And that's another one of the joys of my life. It's time for me to get back to my roots here in the Columbia Gorge, though. Columbia Gorge ESD's motto is that they are dedicated to enhancing educational opportunities, and I feel like I'm qualified to do that, and I'm ready to do that. If you live in precincts 1, 5, or 7 in the Dalles, I hope you'll vote for me. And if you don't, I hope you'll spread the word, because I'm excited about this and I'm ready to serve.